Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for a new video. So I get questions kind of often on like what mods do I recommend, or how do I do this, or how do I do that, or is there a way I can do this? Well, I'm going to show you guys the mods I use and that there's actually a couple on here that I have to have for my game to just work. So if you guys are having problems with your game crashing and you don't have these mods, you can try them out, because when I got my when I got my new PC, it's a gaming PC, like it is a literal beast, and it was over $1,000. Like, I saved for months and months trying to get this computer. Like, it is a good computer, but this stupid game that I love so much would not stop crashing. I would open it, I'd hit that M to go to the map view, and it would crash immediately. So I had to get these mods, and they fixed my game. So I have my lovely sim here, Raven, and she's gonna kind of help me show you guys these mods. So the first mod I want to show you guys is the master controller. It's NRAAS right here. So you can go into your sim, or let me get a computer real quick too. There's several different ways you can get into master controller, and the different things you click, different things it'll do. I'll just show you guys really what I do. Okay, so I actually I don't ever use the NRAAS on the PC, just because I always just use my Sims, but you can easily do it on your computer as well instead of going to the town hall, which I'll get into that here in a second. But for the sim, all I really use for master controller, and I really like this, I can go to advanced and edit and create a sim. And basically this is like you're doing the testing cheats enable true, shift click on your sim, and then edit and create a sim, or whatever the little thing says, right? But it doesn't reset their age, and I really like that. Force kill I actually use a lot, believe it or not. I like to use it for when I'm telling a story. In like my Runaway Teen Challenge, I had to force kill a sim because she had a drug overdose in that. The mom did, and like that's the only way I can make that, because there's not an actual way to die in the Sims with that. So, and then reset sim, I use that constantly. It's a hard reset. Like, I'll show you guys real quick. So it says yes, or would you like to do that? I'm like, yes. So it does a harder reset than just what's her name, Howard, whatever. So it does it harder than that. I actually spelled her name wrong, but it's really nice. And then if you go back into here, basic, I don't really use these often. Family tree, I think that just pulls up the family tree. Yeah, that's all that does. But let me go back into there real quick. Basic, what I use a lot, I use outfit, and this will pull up this, and it'll just change her right into her outfit. So I want her to go into her formal wear, change her right into it, so you don't have to, like, if your sim's getting married and it's winter and it's an outdoor wedding, you can just do that, right, instead of having them change into their formal wear like 100 times because they don't want to listen to you. So there's that. And then rename, I actually use this a lot to just kind of, I accidentally used the same name like 3 times on 3 different Sims. So then when I placed them in town, because I always place Sims from my pen into my town, and I had to rename like all of them. So I had to use that. And then that's really all I use from this right here, is just outfits, rename, and really just outfit and rename. So yeah, and then export, I don't use that. Really, it's just like, I honestly don't know how it works, but I don't ever use it. And focus just kind of brings your sim, or brings your camera over to the sim. Household, you can add a sim, so you click that, and then you can just click, and then you just click the check mark, and then it'll pull up all of the Sims in the town. So you can literally pick any sim to add to this household. If you maybe want just a random sim to do like photography to take wedding pictures for your Sims, which I have a whole tutorial on that if you guys want to see how to take wedding pictures. Let's see, reset lot, love this. So I will either use that, or you can actually just click on the house, click NRAAS master controller, and reset lot, which you guys will see me use that a lot, and to bring the Sims home, right? Because a lot of times your Sims, you know, they might be out and doing just like the most random stuff, and it's just really annoying, and I really want them to just come home so I can give them a real career. And because a lot of times they'll get like festival careers or like consignment shop specialist careers or whatever, like where they're gone all day. So what's something else I use a lot? So basic, focus, intermediate. Okay, intermediate. So this, sister, I love this career right here. You can choose the job, their academic career. Excuse me? That's weird. Their available funds and tuition total. I don't use it that way. I just use the phone. But you can choose their job right here, and you can choose, you know, investigator, horseman, inventor, daycare, band, angler, alchemist, like whatever you can possibly think of. And then after school activity, add after school activity. I don't think this will work because she's not in school, but if she was like a teen, it would work for her, obviously. And then that's all I use for that one. I don't ever use a trigger age transition because I just do that in testing cheats enable true. Make active, basically, what? Hold on, let me see. Okay, so this will make your sim, I think this will make the household, whatever household this is, whatever household you click on. So it'll change like your current household, right? So, and then if you go to settings, I don't use any of these at all. What is this? This though, this is my shiznit. So if you go into settings and then go into create a sim, you can click this stuff and your create a sim will load 10 times faster than what it did before, because what it does, instead of having 3 pictures for each item, it just has 1. So you don't have to wait so long to do your stuff. So I love that aspect. When you're in Create a Sim, sometimes this works. I don't know when it'll work and when it won't work, but you can right click on these 3 dots right here and it'll pull up that little thing right there that I just showed you guys, the settings and then cast. So there is that, and then you can go into stylist, which is like going to the this little thing, but instead it's just right there at home. Which I actually like to go to the thing, so I don't ever really use that too much. I do sometimes, but not too much. Status, I am just now starting to use this. I never really used it before. What I use it for is I like to see my when my Sims are pregnant, it doesn't show you the gender of the baby. I think that's an add-on. But when she's pregnant, it'll show that she's like how many hours she's along, and I think they go for 70 hours if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's how long, and then it'll show you how many hours they're long, and then their percentage of having, you know, twins, triplets, quads. So yeah, there's that. And then her personal will tell you all of this. And then career, it'll tell you that. Household, you know, all that good stuff. But I usually just use relationship because it tells you about, you know, the kids. So there is NRAAS, that's master controller for the sim. And then on the computer, I don't think, so this is basically like clicking on town hall. So I always use town hall because I honestly just never thought about using the computer. But if you go to City Hall, NRAAS, Master Controller, this is going to be a long video, by the way. It's going to go into this, and then I don't really use any of these except town. And I'll manage the dead, I'll cleanse the dead, bury the bed, you know, all that good stuff. Manage the dead, basically it'll take you into here, and this is how I actually got if you watch my Generations Let's Play, this is how I got my Simses, the Gracie and Derek, this is how I got their tombstones, right? So I just go into that, and then let's see. Okay, and go back into Master Controller and Town. I also reset everything often, so if your game's really laggy, you can reset everything, and generally that will help and I don't know, total annihilation. I can't say that word. You can, you know, delete whatever you want. You can delete all the married sims, all the mermaid sims, all, you know, the pregante sims, all of the service sims, single sims, unemployed. So yeah, you can delete all of those. Oh god, oh god. And then what else? That's really all I use in there. I don't use anything else. I don't think you guys would either. Now that's pretty much it for NRAAS. That's like all I use for NRAAS. I think it's really helpful. Okay, now my 2 mods that I cannot live without. My game will not work without these mods. I don't think it will. I haven't tested it. I don't want to effing test it. I don't want to. No, I'm just gonna keep going with my mods, right? So, Debug Enabler and Overwatch mod. These are life-saving mods. My game would not work without. I'm sorry if you heard that. My game would not be working without it. I would not be where I am without these stupid mods. They're not stupid at all. I just call everything stupid. So Overwatch, it just kind of cleans up like at 3 a.m. It will, you know, you can make it do more, but I think it just automatically shuts off radios. It finds the unroutable sims and gets them back to where they need to be. What else does it do? It takes out vehicles that you don't need. Here. So I have it cleaning up. I like to have it clean up the homeless. And I like it to cleanse the dead. Disable the full moonlighting. Yes. We don't like that shit. What else do? I always turn off the stereos and televisions. That's always on. I think that's on automatically. You guys could see before I just changed up some stuff. That's what it always has. So yeah. And it's always at 3 a.m. when it does this. And stuck check, it'll do that. And what else does it do? Oh yes, I didn't even know I could turn that off. And cleanse the dead, clean up vehicles hourly. That helps a lot, especially if you live in a bigger world. And yeah, that's what I like with the was that Overwatch? Debug Enabler, I think it kind of does the same stuff. Like you can shoot, let me see. So yeah, I don't think I've ever really went into this. I feel like I have though. No, I think I've only went into Overwatch. Yeah, I think I've only ever went into Overwatch. But let me go ahead and show you guys. You don't even have to like mess with these mods though. Like you just slap them into your game and they'll work. So you go into options, smartphone, and you can like do all this aging stuff, animations, academic degrees. You know, if you want them to have a fine arts degree, and you want it to be 100% completed with an A. Boom. So now she has a degree in fine arts. And what else? I really like that one. Actually, that's probably, I've used it like once before. And I like to go to college though, so I don't really mind. You can go to the end of the future world, go to university world, look at them, make fat, make food, make me an NPC, memories. I think that just looks at the memories. I don't really use anything except that academic degree ones. You can change their appearance. I'm wondering about their like pregnancy, because that's like one thing I personally, well, as like a person who has a lot of families in The Sims, I like to know a lot about when they're pregnant. And like sometimes I like to do like a little gender, like know what the gender is so I can decorate beforehand, stuff like that. I don't know, I think it's cute. But that's pretty much that for the Debug and Master Controller and Overwatch. Now my second, or I guess one of my other favorites is Traveler mod. I will not live without this freaking mod in my game. And what it does basically is, instead of just being able to travel to the World Adventure worlds, you can go to any world that you will have. So I'm going to show you guys Save at least once. Okay, hold on, you guys. Okay, so we go into here and travel. And you guys can see here, we still can only go for 3 days because, yeah, at least no, actually, when you go to a, like, any town you want to go to, if you want to go to Beach City, you can go for, you know, 12 days, but I don't ever go for longer than 3 days because I feel like that's plenty of time. You know, you can go wherever. You know, I have a shit ton of worlds. Like, I have literally over 30 worlds in my game. So I mean, you can go wherever you want. And yeah, just I really like that because when my Sims go on vacation, I don't want to go to freaking Egypt. Like, I mean, sometimes I do, but most of the time I just want to go to, like, Isla Paradiso, which is where we at, bish. I love this world. I'm actually testing it right now to see if maybe I can do an Island Paradise Let's Play. But if it's going to lag, then I'm not going to play it. Sure. It doesn't lag, it just freezes. But, on to the next mod. That's pretty much all that does. It's also, you can travel on here, which you already, know. I'm sure, because you can, you know, travel. You don't have to use phone. Anyway, point blank. Woohooer mod is another one of my favorite mods. I'm actually going to take it out of my game when I'm done with the A to Z Babe Challenge. But, oops, not that one. But the Woohooer mod is honestly one of my favorite ones, because I like to do a lot of storytelling. I know people say that I need more drama or whatever, but I mean, I have drama. It's just not my generation's Let's Play, and that's what my most popular one is. I have drama, just not in that Let's Play. I do a little bit in that Let's Play. But anyway, totally besides the point. When I had my Runaway Teen Challenge, she had a teen pregnancy. So did Valentina in the first generation of generations. And to have that, I believe you go into Try for a Baby, Human, and then... See, I've always had this set to 0, so I don't know how, but you can... No, it's not in there. I always can never, like, find it on the first try. I think it might be in General, Human. This is how you change the maximum household size for your... So if you want, like, more than 8 Sims, you can have, you know, 10 or 11 or 26. However many you need, you can change it in here because you have to have the Woohooer mod to make that work. You have to have Woohooer and Portrait Panel. Don't know why you have to have both, but you just do. I think you have to have Portrait Panel. I honestly don't know if you need Portrait Panel, but I have it just in case you need it. If you guys don't know what the matchmaker is, they will find you a person to kind of get with, and they cost 500 simoleons, which I think that's accurate, you know. So there's that. Let's go into Romance, Human. Okay, I don't ever use any of that. I have on the Teen Adult Romance, even though it's a little weird to me, but Woohoo, Human. No? I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I can never find it. Allow Teen Woohoo. So, you just go into Woohoo, and you can turn that on right there. Allow Teen Adult Woohoo if you want that on there. And what else? Try for Baby, Human. I don't know if they can... Where do I go into? Risky, Human. No. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really, like, confused. Hold on. Okay, I think it's already on, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm really confused. But we're going to go ahead and add a sim to our household. And I want them to be attracted to females because I'm trying to date. Let's do this dog guy. Okay. And I'm going to have him teleport here. I don't know. This is how I just teleport my sim. Oh my fucking god, we just got rich. Do you have a relation? Oh god, okay. But I want to show you guys the interactions that come with the Woohooer mod. So basically when you download the Woohooer mod, you can then ask or consider attraction, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I do it all the time. You can ask about age, and ask sign and ask if single is in here as well, and then you can also try for a baby right off the bat. But I think they already know their sign, and that's why that's why he's not asking. Oh, he thinks we're blindingly stunning. So let's go ahead and see if we can't try for a baby with her. They usually accept it right away. So we'll go ahead and do this, and you guys will see. Who is that? Is that our woman's? No. Okay. But yeah. So the interaction does look a little bit different. You can go ahead and try for baby. You don't have to, you know, get it too extremely irresistible or whatever it is anymore with this interaction. And so she didn't get pregnant. So I actually really want her to get pregnant right now. So go ahead and try again. Try again. Oh my god. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Okay, now she's pregnant. So let's go ahead and click on her so I can show you guys what it looks like again. So master controller, status. I just really love this. So she is pregnant. She has progressed 0 hours. The father is Doug, and she has 2% on having twins. So that's what that looks like. I just wanted to show you guys that. And let's see, what do you do? Like, why are you so freaking rich? I don't understand. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my favorite mods at the moment. Those are like my must-haves. I don't really play without these mods. I can play without Woohooer and the portrait panel mod, which portrait panel is just this. And I get a lot of times, I'm sorry to say twice, but I had this problem the other day, and you guys might get this problem too. I don't know. I've never had it before. I don't know if I did something or not, but actually I think I know what I did. Okay, anyway, my sim adopted this dog. It was my legacy challenge. If you guys seen the current household, you know. But when she adopted the dog, their panel, like their little portrait panel over here, wouldn't come up, or whatever it's called. And I was like, okay, because like when I clicked on them, I had to do the whole right click thing, like that whole thing. So that was really weird. And the way I fixed it, I went into columns, I believe, and then I did column number 2, and then I did column 1, and I did active home lot, and it actually fixed it completely. So it showed everyone that was on my home lot. And I think to fix whenever you're in university and you have this mod, all your sims that are in that dorm are going to show up. So the way you fix it, let me actually go look real quick. I have it on one of my videos on when I showed someone, so let me go check on that. Okay, I just had like a huge sneezing fit, but the way you fix it, you right click there, you go to filter, and then you click only selectable. So then the only selectable sims that you have will come up, which you can only select your sims that you put into that dorm. So that's how you fix that. And then that's pretty much it for this video. I don't think I have any more mods. Let me see real quick. Document, electron charge, Sims 3. Mods. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for mods. Those are my pretty oh, I have the mover mod, but I mean, I only have that because my A to Z challenge, which you need if you have A to Z or not teen pregnancy, but like teen runaway. So just get that so your sims can like actually move. When they use the phone, they can actually move out or in or wherever. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.